This is the next step. Ryu has shoes? When did this happen? This is the future of Street Fighter. Literally minutes away from the CapcomGames.com countdown. Don't know what it's going to be. All the things are coming together to suggest that this is something Street Fighter related, but we don't know if it actually is. And now it is officially 2 o'clock. I'm just going to refresh on the Capcom countdown page. What does it say? Still says 1 hour. We're all here watching this tournament, but what we really want is to see news about this countdown. It's obviously Street Fighter related now because they've overrun the time on the countdown timer. And what could possibly be the reason unless there was an event happening right now that just wasn't finished? Here we go. 35th anniversary. Celebrate 35 years of Capcom fighting games. There's a bunch of characters. So Darkstalkers characters in there. Relive 10 classics in a brand new collection. This can't be the announcement. It's Darkstalkers, but we've already had that in Resurrection on the PS3. I suppose it's nice to have Darkstalkers on a modern day console. I assume this is going to be a Steam release as well. Nervous. That's not the announcement, surely. Street Fighter, let's go! Wait, we've already had Street Fighter 2. What? Anniversary Street Fighter 2. Is this Pocket Fighter or Puzzle Fighter? Pocket Fighter. And Puzzle Fighter, yes, let's go! Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo. Okay, it's not the one with the power gauges. That was original mode on the PC. I still wish that they had that as a downloadable game that you could still play. Okay, so 10 games. Most games that, you know, you've probably played here and there. Features on rollback netcode and a ranked mode. Wait, is there a ranked mode for Puzzle Fighter? That's exciting. Fighting Collection. PS4, Switch, Xbox One, and Steam. Standard. Come on, that's not the announcement. What's this? What's this? New graphics? I see Tekken style graphics. Okay, Hot Ryu. Is that Luke?
All right, you ready?
This is the next step. I'm so excited. Am I yelling? I'm yelling. Street Fighter 6? Okay. Oh my god. Was that it? Okay, that's all we got. That's all we got, but at least we got... Wait, do we even have the title? Okay, so Street Fighter 6. Obviously very excited about the fact that it's a real game and it is happening. I guess that confirms that it's not Capcom vs SNK 3. It's not Marvel vs. Capcom 4. It's not a new Darkstalkers game. We're getting a bunch of old games in a collection, which is kind of what I remember happening in 2018. But what we're actually getting is the next Street Fighter game confirmed. It's real. I can't even remember if we got a title screen in there, but we got the game. Visuals, we know that Luke is going to be in there. We know Ryu is going to be in there. I kind of wish we'd had a bit more, but obviously the hints are there. Characters, we've got Luke and Ryu, so it's going to be a mixture of the new and the old characters, which is basically standard for any Street Fighter game. But what I think is most interesting is the graphical style, because they really did zoom straight in on the skin and the muscle textures there, and really hoping that this is going to be like a super gritty, realistic, graphically intensive Street Fighter. Who knows? I don't know if that will actually happen. Maybe that's just for the opening visual, but I think that's definitely a hint of what we can expect going forward. Alright, so the Capcom community page has been updated. Let's have a quick look. He's in his Hot Ryu costume, which is kind of how they had originally planned him to be in Street Fighter 5, but it didn't work out in the end. He looked really human, didn't he? Let's get a closer look at his face over here. Wow, he looks very different to how he looks in Street Fighter 5. He looks like someone from a Hollywood movie. He looks kind of crazy, kind of scary. The SF6 logo looks really sports-like, I guess is the word I'm looking for. They've really shed the Street Fighter logo and they've gone straight for this Apex Legends style of a very simple font, which you can have a transparent background. Even the word Street Fighter, they're not using the original Street Fighter font where they've got the, you know, like you saw in the 35th anniversary font. There's a Ryu's gloves. Ryu has shoes? When did this happen? So let me get this straight. Ryu doesn't wear a shirt anymore, but he put on shoes? I'm astounded. He's got very square-shaped toes, doesn't he? Is this trailer done by the same company that did the intro to Street Fighter 4? All these swooping lines everywhere. Ryu in the shadow. Luke in the light. This is the future of Street Fighter. The passing of the torch. One character whose face is always shrouded in the darkness, and Luke who is looking up because, you know, he's hopeful. He's got his future ahead of him. Ryu, do you ever really see his face? Oh, you can kind of see Ryu's face. You sort of see Ryu's face. We know you're hungry for more details and we're just as eager to share them, but we're gonna have to keep you guessing just a little longer. Look out for more Street Fighter 6 news coming in summer 2022. That's ages away. But for now, we do have some classic games like Darkstalkers, which will be playable with rollback netcode on Steam. It remains to be seen just how that netcode will feel to play online, but hopefully that will reinvigorate some life into the Darkstalkers community. That's kind of exciting. June 24th. So actually, this is going to be quite a while away as well. Even though this has been announced today, this isn't going to be here for months. All right, that's all for this announcement. Super excited to know that Street Fighter 6 is a real thing, and obviously they have got some ideas of what they're doing with it graphically, but we have no idea how it's going to play. We can probably assume from the way that they've designed the logo that they're really going harder this time with the whole esports side and the whole competitive gaming side, because that logo, I swear that's exactly what the Apex Legends logo is, and I haven't even seen that logo, so I don't even know what it looks like. We know really nothing else apart from what we talked about today, and we've got a game with 10 different titles coming, and supposedly ranked casual battle lobby modes and rollback netcode, which is quite exciting, since if you wanted to play Darkstalkers, you had to whip out your old PS3 or play it illegitimately. So it's nice to have a legitimate way that you can actually play it. But until Capcom Fighting Collection comes out, or until later on in the summer of 2022, we just don't know any more information. I am a little bit gutted. I kind of hoped with King of Fighters coming out that maybe there would be more collaboration stuff. Who knows, Capcom versus SNK 3, but at the same time, I kind of knew that wasn't going to happen. Even if it did happen, it won't be until like next year or the year after, because this year, KOF 15 coming out, like they need to focus on that one game getting big. So if they collab on anything, I doubt it would come out until future years from now. Street Fighter 6 though, very happy that I got to see at least the logo. And the other day, I'd actually forgotten that this announcement was going to happen. When I tweeted the other day, I was just like, what does a fighting gamer have to do to get like a logo for Street Fighter 6? Come on. And then that's exactly what I got. My prayers were answered. I guess I'm as happy as I can be. I would love to see more information, and I do feel like, judging from the way Capcom has done things before, we're unlikely to get anything until the summer of 2022. So really, we've just got to watch this trailer over and over and over again until summer. Hey, there's plenty of other fighting games to play, and there's life left in Street Fighter 5 yet, and Luke only just came out at the end of last year, so I guess we'll just have to stay patient for a little while longer. Let me know, what did you think of the trailer for Street Fighter 6? Are you excited that it's Street Fighter 6, or were you hoping for something else? Some sort of collaboration game with maybe Tekken Cross Street Fighter? Or maybe you were hoping for a new Marvel game or a new Capcom vs. SNK game? Or is this what you wanted? You wanted Street Fighter 6? I'm excited. I just don't really know what else to think apart from it's gonna be gritty. And that's kind of the look that they were going for with Street Fighter 5, and then they kind of gave up on it halfway through, and they're like, okay, we're not going to make it gritty, we're going to make it, you know, anime-ish style like before. Let's see what Street Fighter feels like when it's really gritty and realistic. Kind of scary, but also kind of exciting. That's all for now. I'll see you in the next NihongoGamer video.